Behold the tools of creation.
So if you haven't seen my channel update, I said I was working on a big project, and so here it is, Project FPF. It is nowhere near close to complete, but I have worked on it so much that I have a working prototype. Another thing that I've shown on the channel update were a couple of other projects that I have not shown in public. Some of those projects have helped me with this one. One of those projects was an earlier version of FPF. In that version, I used an add-on called Mirror since it was the same one that I used in the multiplayer version of Fusera Duelist, another game that I've done devlogs on. Now the reason that I used Mirror was because I was following a nice tutorial that might be the only Unity card game tutorial on YouTube. However, there was a problem. As stated in the Fusera Duelist devlog, I moved on from Mirror as I was having trouble with client-side actions, and thus I moved on from the early version of FPF. But luckily it didn't end there. After looking at my old projects, I found Project FPF and wanted to create a new version of it. It was probably a year since I've opened the project, but since then I learned a little bit more about multiplayer and I found a new multiplayer service, Photon Punt. Project FPF was mostly inspired by the game that was just released at the time, Marvel Snap. Hashtag not sponsored. The fact that you can have a different goal than most traditional card video games seems so cool, so I thought of a similar game. But in this one, you have to win with the most power rather than win with the most location through the most power, like in Marvel Snap. And I chose Photon for this project because I was more familiar with Photon matchmaking after using Mirror since multiplayer was essential for this game. So the first thing that I worked on was the matchmaking and making sure everything is going to work as expected, and it did. Here is what it looked like. So yeah, the color changes were the testing, but that was just the beginning. So for the next 2 weeks, I studied for an exam, and worked on the project of course. So this is where I am right now. I will probably make a tutorial on how to play Project FPF, but in the meantime, you can comment down below on what you guys think of it and what you think I should add next. If you enjoyed this devlog, leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!